curriculum development. And what
And
we have
what we
here is
have
the
here is the
basis of
basis of
curriculum
curriculum
development.
development.
Are we
Are we
together?
together?
We want to
We
say hello.
hello.
Who is this person?
Who is this
Please,
person?
please, Bella.
Madam Cecilia,
Huh?
mute your phone.
The class. That the boy will be opening the class.
Cecilia is not paying attention.
Please, let's pay
Please,
attention.
let's pay
Let's control the
attention.
children.
Let's control the children.
Otherwise, we'll just stop it
Otherwise,
and we'll
we'll
meet
just
at
stop it and we'll meet at
River Park.
River Park.
There's too much noise.
Too much
Doctor, don't go
noise.
there. You beg.
There's too much noise.
There's too much noise.
Cecilia said,
Somebody should direct her as how to do it. She
The
doesn't know
noise
that she
is
has
too
to
much,
off
guys.
Too much, guys.
the speaker.
oh, the phone is just there.
Mm.
So send me her. So I can.
So we're starting it.
So we're starting now.
What we want to say is
What
that
we want to say is that
every curriculum that
every
is
curriculum that
developed
is developed
must have some
must
basis.
have some basis.
There must be some
There must be
philosophical
some
underpinning
philosophical underpin
for that
for that
curriculum to be developed
curriculum
and implemented. So we coming to learn a few bases of curriculum development.
Curriculum development.
We're coming to learn about the
We're coming to learn
philosophical
about
underpinning of curriculum development.
Underpin.
There are philosophical bases on almost all curriculum that are developed.
On almost all curriculum that are developed.
I think I'm not enjoying the noise at the background,
I think I'm
guys.
not enjoying the noise in the background, guys.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
Let's do that. Let's do that.
You know where it's coming from.
You know where it's coming from.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Let's do that now.
She probably just.
Probably just.
It's not even responding.
It's not even responding. Come here.
So there was. Hello.
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 Yeah.
I think
somebody is not helping.
somebody is not helping the group.
Please, whoever has Cecilia's number,
say?
call her.
You say?
Whoever has Cecilia's number,
We're
call her.
working
We're
hard to
working hard to
remove
remove her.
her. We want to just remove
We
her
want
out
to
of
remove
the
her
so
out
that
of
it
the
doesn't
listen so that
connect.
it doesn't connect.
You can block her.
You can block.
Block.
It will be better that way if we can remove her.
Or mute.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I think we have tried our best. I'm not sure whether she's still online.
Yeah, I think we have tried our best. I'm not sure whether she's still online.
If she comes
If
and
she
we are
comes
aware
and
that
we
she's
are aware
online,
that
no
she's
problem.
I think we can go on. Yeah, we
Yes.
can go on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
She
we
hasn't
said that
removed
we
We said that
based
based
on
on
some philosophical
philosophical
basis,
basis.
and some of them will
And
call
some
them
of them we call them
philosophy.
philosophy.
The idealist
The
philosophy.
idealist philosophy.
Okay, now.
Okay, now.
The idealist.
The idealist
We also have the
philosophy. We
realist
also have the realist
philosophy.
philosophy.
The realist
The realist
philosophy.
philosophy.
We equally have the
We have the
pragmatist
pragmatist
philosophy,
philosophy,
and so on
and so on and so forth.
So we'll be
So
talking
we'll be talking about
these
these
things
things today.
how
How
they help in shaping
our
our
curriculum
development.
development.
Is that okay?
Is that okay?
Yes.
The idealists kind of believe that there are some ideas, some things that are worth knowing. They are ideal, they are nice. So they feel that those things that are worth knowing worldwide need to be added to any curriculum that is developed. So they consider things like moral values as very crucial in life. So they will kind of advocate that every curriculum there should be moral values attached to it. We should consider moral value in every setting in our curriculum development. So the idealists are very strong in suggesting things that we value as society. So when the LGB whatever was coming, you could see that people stood up strongly, advocating that the thing should not happen because morally it was not good for us. It was not ideal for us to have that curriculum. You get a point. So they believe that when somebody is morally right, mentally right, spiritual right, it should develop. So every curriculum that normally has a basis. It is either based on the idealist philosophy or the pragmatic philosophy, or it combines them. Are we together? So the idealists are very strong on spiritual development, moral development, character development, transmission, promotion, cultural heritage. These are things that they are very strong in. They advocate that these things should be part and parcel of our curriculum development. There are view students as spiritual beings. So they feel that being spiritual beings, they can only be properly trained using the Quran, the Bible, all the spiritual scripts. Or what do you call them? Words. So if students are spiritual beings, the idealists believe that the teacher is the number one perfect person. Hence, all students should imitate the teacher. He's the figure to be modeled. And teachers owe it a duty to help develop and shape children capabilities and their everything. The idealist curriculum kind of emphasis on three main things. One, truth. And the second thing is beauty. And the third one is morality. So they feel that children should be told the truth, and they should be taught to tell the truth. And we should teach them to appreciate beauty. And we should teach them to be good and be moral upright. That's the idealist views. They also believe that they have a view on the teacher, and their view on the teacher is that every teacher is a spiritual guide to the learner. Must have that ability. Every teacher must have a spiritual guide in him. They should be able to guide children spiritually to grow and develop morally. The teacher, like I said earlier on, is considered as an ideal person. Is the right person. That's why when we are training teachers, we talk about their dressing, we talk about the way they walk, the way they talk, the way they do everything. Because he is supposed to serve as a role model to the students. So these are idealist principles, idealist view, philosophy that guides curriculum development. Are we together?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, please.
They have their methodology of teaching. The most appropriate teaching methodology for the idealist is that one is the lecture method. You use the lecture method. This is depending on the level. If it's the university, you use the lecture method. You lecture them to understand those values. But if they are children, we do the memorization. That's why sometimes in the elementary school, they give them this sense to memorize. I promise on honor to be faithful and loyal to them, blah blah blah. They will say them without even understanding, knowing them. They memorize them. They also have another methodology that is discussion method. The fourth one is imitation. And this is crucial at the basic schools. Children or young students imitate a lot. They imitate the teacher. Whatever the teacher does, they imitate. His walking, his dressing, his speech, everything they imitate. So the idealists believe that the teacher is a center stage of learning. So he must be properly trained to demonstrate all the good things that they need their children to learn. Are we together?
Yes, please.
Okay. There's another important thing about idealism. They believe in the inner discipline. They believe in what? The inner discipline. Inner discipline. What is inner discipline, if I may ask? Yes, Miss Anas. Nata.
I think inner discipline has to do with the fact that they are able to behave in the pattern they are taught, with or without supervision.
Is it?
Someone has also raised their hand.
I'm not sure.
Can you get me?
I'm not seeing where they is there.
Hello.
Come again.
Hello,
I wasn't paying
Hello.
attention.
Yeah.
Come again, Nata. Come again. I wasn't paying attention. Come again.
Repeat the question again.
The question.
I was saying that inner discipline.
Okay.
The question.
I think Isaac is asking you to repeat the question again.
No, you. I mean you. Yeah. Nat, your question. I'm more able to get it.
Is it a question?
It wasn't a question. I was asked a question
okay.
and I was answering.
Is it a question? Okay. He was contributing to it. We want to understand what inner discipline means.
Okay.
Yes.
Can we give an example of an inner
Doc,
discipline?
you did get me, or I should come again?
No, I'm saying you come again, but your
We
network
want to understand what
was not very stable.
inner discipline means.
Okay.
Can we give an example of an inner discipline?
An example of an inner discipline is not taking what doesn't belong to you, with or without a supervision.
Yes. Let's say it's time for a child to go to school.
Did you get
Let's
me?
say it's
Yes,
time
and
for
your
a child to
turn is
go
right.
to school.
What you're saying is right.
Yes, and your turn is right. What you're saying is right.
If children have
inner discipline,
whether their teacher is in the
teacher
class,
is in the
or,
class
not,
or not,
they are quiet.
they are quiet.
They don't wait for
They
the
don't
teacher
wait
to
for the
tell
teacher
them
to
keep
tell them
quiet.
keep quiet.
They don't want
They don't
for the
want
children to
for the
be
children to
around
be
to tell them
around
keep quiet or do. They just do. They get work. They have that discipline.
That discipline
You can't see it.
You can't see it.
But being before a teacher and then you are disciplined, that's not an inner discipline. But when with or without a teacher you are disciplined, meaning you have that characteristics in you that allow you to obey when even there's nobody. Even like somebody who is going and the traffic light is on is red. And there's no policeman, there's nobody there. Do you stop or you go? If you have the inner discipline, you stop and wait for it. But if you are that type who is only disciplined when people are around, you probably pass. So the idealists also
advocate moral values
to their students or in education. And they present the teacher as a role model. But the last point is what is of interest to me. It accepts restraints of freedom. It accepts restraints of freedom. Any lady to take it for me? Patricia.
Sir.
Yes.
Can you help me unpack the fact that idealists believe in restraint of freedom? What is the meaning of that?
Maybe Madam
Pat can also help you.
In other words, what I can say is that probably they don't want the children to have so much freedom.
Restraint of freedom.
They don't accept. Yes, they should be under control.
Yes. Children should be the freedom of children to be controlled in a way so that they don't over exercise their freedom.
Hello.
Children's freedom should be controlled.
Yes.
And anybody
also
come in. Yes.
Yeah, and also where teachers can give license or permission to students to undertake certain things. Students requiring permits or license from teachers before they speak or before they get out of the classroom.
Yes. When there's control of freedom, when there is that then it brings discipline among students. It brings about discipline among students. It brings about orderliness in the classroom. There's order. People just don't do everything because they feel like they have the freedom to do. So these are ideal philosophies. Is there any question or contribution we may want to add? Any contribution, please? If there's no contribution, then we go to the next one. Grace, is there any question, please? Hello, Grace.
Okay, let me ask question.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Talk. Go
Can we
ahead.
also say that all these are under self-control? Is it possible?
You say?
Can we
Your
also say
question.
that all the what's it called? All what we said about the inner discipline,
Uh,
is it that can we say self-control? Can we put it that way?
inner discipline.
Self-control.
Yes, the house. What do we say?
What do we say?
Is it the same to say? It's self-control.
Is self-control?
I think self-control
is
and discipline.
It's quite different.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
One is bigger.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it
When
is.
you are
It
disciplined,
is.
You can control yourself.
But you can control
You
yourself
without being disciplined.
Okay.
Are we okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's
Thank
go
you,
to
sir.
the next philosophy.
So in effect,
Sir, please, I wanted to say something.
Okay, go on.
can
Go
I
ahead.
can I
Sir, please, I wanted to add that the freedom is controlled in the sense that at the senior high level, you can see that before a student is allowed to go out, though they are free to go home, to go to wherever they are, but they have to seek for permission. And that is why they have exit cards whereby they sign for them, whereby they are permitted, so that in order to control their freedom, their freedom of movement.
It's not only that we said it brings about orderliness, right? It also brings about letting the authority understand or get to know where the children are at any point in time. If they question the authority, where is so and so, they can go through their record and say so and so is going to town and is supposed to report at the time. So they are answerable. They are responsible for each and every child. You see it. So it also has the children to develop this the ability or the be responsible in obeying authorities and power. You give it this time, you go, you come at the time that they ask you to come. When you don't come at that time, you are probably penalized. You are punished for that. Is that okay? So that self-control term is crucial. Very important. Are we there? Yes. Now let's shift to realism.
Yes, sir.
Remember the first one is ideal. So we have two situations now. The first one is ideal, and the second one is reality. Something can be ideal, but in reality it's difficult to do. You know that. So realism is concerned with the state of the world we live in now. They have to the now, the situation now is what they are concerned about. So they react against idealism. Something might be an ideal thing to do, but depending on the circumstances, you might not be able to do it. Considering the ideal philosophy, Ghana here ideally we should be mining our own oil because you know we have everything here. The oil is here, the gold is here, everything is here. But the reality is that we do not have the expertise to do these things. We do not have the resources to do this, and hence we cannot even incorporate these things in our curriculum now. Ideally, yes.
We're
supposed to be having curriculum that covers how to mine gold, how to mine oil, how to go to space, how to do all those things. But really, the reality is that we do not have the power, the capacity, the resources, the knowledge to do that. So this philosophy is also factored in our curriculum preparation and development. The realists believe that true knowledge exists independent of the human mind.
Yes,
Alfred.
Can you please help
with your question? With your question?
Understand your hand is up. Alfred.
No, please, my hand is not up.
Okay, sorry. And
we're saying that. Sorry.
My listen is misbehaving.
My listen is misbehaving.
We're saying that the realists believe that. Independent of the human
true
mind.
knowledge exists independent of the human mind. What does that mean?
True knowledge exists independent
of the human mind.
Yes, anybody? True knowledge exists independent
of the human mind.
Pass.
Okay, so
Yes, come.
True knowledge exists independent of the human mind. So my view is, I stand to be corrected anyway.
Yeah.
What we see makes up the knowledge.
Okay.
So what we see has nothing to do with our minds or our brains. It is what we see that we take into our brains for it to become a knowledge for us.
So they believe that the present,
what we see, feel,
that constitutes knowledge.
That constitutes knowledge. It's not what we think in a vacuum.
That makes knowledge.
Remember, the ideal can create a situation in their mind like this should have been. The ideal thing is this.
That's your mind. But the reality is
out there
for you to see
and feel.
Reality is always out. It's evident for people to see. So it's not what we think that makes knowledge. No. It might be yes. It might constitute knowledge. But it might not necessarily be knowledge. That's why they believe that truth can be found using scientific method. The scientific method that you can follow a process, a systematic process, and arrive at knowledge. Knowledge doesn't come by gut feeling. I feel like. No. Hello. Are we getting it?
Yes.
So they also believe that the real well is the well of nature. The nature we see around us is the real well. Not a well that you think and think that there's a heaven somewhere, hell somewhere. It's the well you see and feel and touch and all of those things. That's the real well. That's the belief. There's no well anywhere there again. You see. So when we're doing these things, what is it that we have? That's what we give to our students. That's what we give to our learners.
Isaac. You want to ask a question?
Yeah, Doc. Yes, please. Can you come again on your explanation of what you were saying?
Which point is that?
Which point is that? The realists believe that the real well is the well of nature.
Yes.
I'm saying that the well of
knowledge exists independent of the human mind.
Yes. I'm saying that the human mind might not necessarily be thinking about things that are knowledgeable.
Okay.
You get a point. Even knowledge that we see and feel and know might be independent, might be outside the human mind. What do you think necessarily constitutes knowledge?
Okay.
Sometimes yes, it might. Other times no.
Okay.
That's why you can open your mouth and talk something that people consider as garbage. The truth is that the truth exists. Somebody might not know it, but it exists. The reality is always out there. That people can see and feel and understand. Hello?
Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, very well, sir. I can. Thank you very much.
In our curriculum development, what is it that we have? That's what we use to prepare our curriculum. That's the reality. You cannot say the ideal situation. We need one book to one child. That's it. But in a real situation, you probably have one book to 5 children. You see, and we have to make do with it and teach the children. We cannot wait for the ideal situation to come. Ideally, it should have been like infrastructure here would have been like up to date. But the reality is that we don't have yet. We have to make do with what we have to make sure that teaching and learning go on. That's the reality. So you are preparing a curriculum, bearing in mind that there are people up north that might not have schools, and they will necessarily sit under trees. You are preparing curriculum material, knowing for sure that this cultural component of yours that you are putting into the book, people might not necessarily understand it, but at least majority of the people will get it. So they'll add it, they'll put it there. They cannot do something that meets everybody's needs. Ideally, no. The reality is that you can't meet everybody's need. So you do the thing considering the majority. Are we together?
Yes.
Yes, please.
It's up to you to go and you have to go and read and read more on distance. Yes. The realists also have a view. That the student or a student is a functional organism that uses sensory experience to perceive natural world. The student is a functional organism that uses sensory experience to perceive the natural world. Any assistant lecturer? Any TA? What could this possibly mean? The student is a functional organism that uses sensory experience to perceive natural world.
So So what it means is that, hello.
Yes.
Yes.
What it means is that the student is able to connect to the natural
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
able
they are
to
able to
explore
world
explore
using
their
the
own
their own
his
sensory
sensory
experiences.
experiences.
pardon, their own
I
sensory
said, using
experiences,
their own
seeing,
sensory
hearing,
Their own
experiences.
sensory experience.
You don't
yes,
You don't
necessarily teach
seeing,
necessarily teach
everything.
hearing.
everything.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm
You
here.
don't
You don't
necessarily teach
necessarily teach
everything.
everything.
But
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 the
the student
the
will find ways and means
the
of
student
interacting with
will
the
find
well
ways
and the
and means
natural
of
something.
interacting with the natural
The
something,
natural well
the
to
natural
learn
well
or
to
gain some
learn
experiences.
or gain some experiences.
Are we seeing that?
Are we seeing that?
So if it's like
So
that,
if it's like that,
student
shouldn't
must necessarily be
must necessarily
given
be
the
given
needed
the
skills
needed skills
so that they can
so
understand
that
the
they can
world they live
understand the
in.
world they live in.
And the moment they understand
And
the
the
world
moment
they
they
live
understand the
in, they
world
will
they
be able
live
to
in, they will be able to
explore the world they
explore
live
the
in
world
better,
they live in
to
better,
gain more
to gain more
experiences.
experiences.
So they need all the
All
needed
the needed
tools,
tools,
skills
skills
to be able to
to be able to
explore or
explore
go
or
through their
go through their
natural
natural
environment.
environment.
So what kind of
So what
skills
kind
or
of
tool do
skills
you
or
think
tool
we
do you
have to
think
give
we
to a
have to give
student
to
to
a
be able to
student to be able to
explore this
explore
world
this
they live
world
in?
they live in?
And Baba, yes,
Baba, yes,
your hand is up.
your hand is
Can you
up.
help us?
Can you help us?
Hello, Baba.
Hello, Baba.
Hello.
Hello.
The group hasn't come.
The group can come.
Hello.
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 The noise lady has
Hi.
been again.
This lady has been.
Dog, we are with you.
Yes, I've
Yes,
asked a
I've
Dog, we are
asked a
with
question.
you.
question.
I said, what
I said,
skills
what
do you
skills
have
do
to
you
give
have
to
to give to
students
students
to equip them
to equip them
to explore their
to
world, their
explore
environment?
their world, their environment?
We need to give them the
We need to give them the observation
skills,
skills,
the questioning
the
skills,
questioning
Yes.
the
skills,
questioning
The
skills,
questioning
and
questioning
skills.
what
skills.
else do we have to give
What
them?
else do we have to give them?
Brainstorming. We need to give them brainstorming skills.
Brainstorming skills,
Brainstorming skill.
What else?
What else?
The
Yes,
onion
creativity.
ring. The onion ring.
Dramatization
Skills,
skills.
So
you say?
You say?
Creativity.
Dramatization.
Okay, all those skills we need to inculcate that into the
Okay, all
children
those
so that they
skills we
can
need
use
to
the
those
inculcate
onion
skills.
that
ring
into the
as
children
well.
so that they can use those.
There's nothing like that.
There's nothing like that.
Who is that person?
Who is that person?
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
Okay. So
let's go on.
The students should
The students should think critically through observation and experimentation.
They believe that
students should think critically through observation and experimentation.
So the
reality is that if you train children to observe
and experiment,
then
they will be able
to interact with their world properly.
If you train children to think critically,
they will be able to engage
and interact with the world they live in
so that they will gain more and better
experience
every day.
That's the
realist view on students.
They also have
a
views
few on the teacher.
They don't attach any much important to the
teacher personality. No.
They remember the idealists feel
that the teacher is the role model.
But the realists believe that the teacher do not deserve any importance when it comes to personality. And the teacher opinion doesn't really matter here at all. The teacher opinion doesn't matter. Why do you think that these guys are thinking like that? Hello. Can we unpack why the realists think that there's no need?
Can I come, bro?
Yeah, the teacher personality. Why do you think that the realists feel that the teacher personality is not important?
I think it's because they learn through their senses. So the teacher becomes a facilitator and not a role model.
Okay. Any other view? And they give
also
opinions of the teacher. They also do not give importance to the opinion of the teacher. Why?
So I believe because they are realistic and they know that every day we learn, every day we discover. So the child that will be given the needed skills will discover something more about himself or herself.
Okay.
So the opinion of the teacher
Doesn't matter. The reality is that the opinion of the
We didn't get what Emmanuel said, please.
anything to take home about. To write home about. It
We
may
didn't
not
get what
necessarily
Emmanuel
be
said,
knowledge
please.
of the child to learn. You see, it's not all teachers that have the knowledge. If they don't have it, they don't know. So they don't attach importance to the knowledge of the listener. No one is a reservoir of knowledge. You don't know it all. So there are instances the teacher's opinion matters. There are other instances the teacher's opinion doesn't matter. Hello. It's real that the teacher can deviate from the truth. So you don't want the teacher then think that the teacher should be like the teacher. Otherwise, everybody who put the teacher, they all children become teachers and behave like the same teacher. But because the personality of the teacher doesn't matter to them, they end up becoming something else, different things, different personalities. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, we are with you, Doc.
Okay, sure. Then let's go. All that the teacher needs to do is to introduce these children to the real world, and his work is ended, finished. So teachers are only supposed to know the basic truth and disclose that to the children. They can't do much. That's why when you go to some schools, you see the teachers are not there, and those who are there are not so good, and yet these teachers will come out, the children will come out brilliant. They'll be doing a lot of wonderful things because they just introduce them to the world, and they'll take it and run with it. And they get to know more than the teacher by far. So that's the reality. Otherwise, some of us who have completed science will never get anywhere. But the teachers that will just introduce them to the basic truth, and we use our own sense, whatever, interact with the world, and then we'll run with it. Your teacher can introduce you to the computer, and you know more than the teacher. That's the reality. Let's see the realist view on curriculum. They believe that the curriculum should be statistically approved. standardized
based
on
the
distinct
discipline.
discipline.
You see,
They believe that if these things are
scientifically
standardized
and
it's
everywhere the same
tonight.
night.
Children, it
It doesn't matter whether he's in the base primary school or
what's the name?
Government school. They will all do well because whatever that is there is standardized.
They compete
favorable and then achieve.
But if
the learning material or the basic things they differ from place to place,
then
that's where you have students or children growing up differently with different experiences.
Sometimes
doing well at the primary school because of the exposure, because of the material they have given them.
But if we
have all the material being standardized
and it's
everywhere, children are likely to compete favorably everywhere. The idealist teaching approach include demonstration and recitation.
Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So realism
on discipline, they believe that the students should be trained to observe rules of conduct.
They don't believe
that there should be inner discipline or inner discipline. No.
Train the child
to observe rules of conduct.
And the child will grow up with it. If you allow the child thinking that you do things the way it's supposed to be done, you might have a shock of your life. Let's move to
another one that is pragmatism. Pragmatism means to do or accomplish.
We all understand this way.
I think it's so pragmatic. Isn't it?
Yes, please.
Pragmatic defines truth and knowledge in terms of experience and their practical consequences.
They define
truth as experience
and its
practical consequences.
That's
knowledge. That's truth.
So what you have gone through, you can tell the truth about it. The
practical consequences you have faced, you alone can tell the truth about it.
So they feel that experience is something you have gone through. And probably have gotten some
consequences out of it.
That's the truth. And if you have thoughts, if you have ideas, and that cannot be translated into action, then it's not an idea. All thoughts and ideas must be translated into action. An idea is only fruition if it has its consequences. It's only profitable. It's only good when you can actualize it. If you cannot actualize an idea, then it's meaningless. There's no lesson about it. So what is it that we have to do in schools? What is it that we have to do on our curriculum? We have to be pragmatic about it. It should be something that we can actualize, something that we can, we can put our hands on and do to accomplish it. That is why in schools, when you have a curriculum, there should be what they call, the children should go through some experience. And those experiences that are gone through, they should be able to practicalize it. It should be activity oriented. It should be actualized. If you don't do that, that is not when the moment is not practical. Then we probably don't even want to include that in the curriculum. The pragmatism also have a different view on students. The students must be seen as a whole organism who constantly interact with the environment. Constantly. They practice by interacting with the environment. So if you go to the basic schools, the private schools, you see they will draw a lot of things on the wall, and write a lot of things on the wall, and leave the children. No teacher goes there to teach anybody. But because children are organisms, they interact with the environment, including the walls and the writing and all those things there, and they learn these things on their own without the teacher guiding them. Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Yeah, dog, we are with you.
So, any question? Let's read the second point silently and then say something or ask a question. Have we got the point there? Second point. The student is seen as a biological, psychological, and social being who brings to the school values and experiences that constitute his or her personality and make him or her unique. Meaning the student is not a tabula rasa. When I say children are not tabula rasa, this is what it means. They are just not so empty that they don't have any value. There's nothing in them. No. They come with them certain values, certain experiences that make them unique and different from their friends. They even have certain things that people learn from them. Their colleagues learn from them. So they are not empty. No. The pragmatic guy, that's what they feel. So when you see somebody in white here, we even call them choggy. That's somebody like a fool. He's stupid. No. Nobody's stupid. Nobody's choggy. Nobody's so empty. We all have our unique values and experiences. We have something in us. Or you think there are students or people who have nothing in their heads. Is there anything like that?
No.
But we as teachers, we are fond of saying they are danda heads, These students are
students are younger. They don't know anything. How can you say that? Say they don't know much, but not they don't know anything. They know something they don't even know. And that's why when you are going to teach, because there's a belief that children know something, you have to learn your teaching with what they already know. So that whenever you do that, whatever you taught them will stick. Because there's a basis. You lay the foundation. And whatever you teach will stick. It will remain in their heads. Is that okay? Is that okay?
Yes.
Let's see pragmatic view on the curriculum. They believe that the curriculum should be focused on the child's interest. Period. Why is it that the child wants? What direction is the child going? So the curriculum material should be geared towards the child's interests. If it's towards the child's interest, then you have to provide the necessary activities, the necessary tools, the necessary material for the child to practice and solve problems. So the child, what the child is interested? Is this social science, mathematics, hygiene? What is it that the child is interested in? We have to emphasis on those areas and teach the children to go the direction they want to go, not the direction we want them to go. What methodology do the grammatics also do? They have this what we call project methods. Because the thing is so practical. They have to give project method. You go and do project and come and do a presentation. Problem solving issues. They'll give to students. They'll go and then sit down together, discuss and solve problems. They do it. They give you the learning by doing. The more children have their hands on the issues and try to solve them, work them out, the more they learn. Any question? Hello.
Hi.
There's another slide. That's the perennialism philosophy. The word perennialism. And is there anybody who can help us unpack it? Perennial means what? Yes, Ali. Hello. Please stop. Ali Bawa, talk, please. Ali, talk. Let's do it. He's not talking. Perennialism. Sir Nathaniel, come and help us. What is the meaning of perennial? Oh, he's not there. Mr. Nathaniel. This guy is
the perennialism philosophy seem to be the conservative type.
We can't see your screen again.
Huh?
We cannot see the screen.
Why?
I don't know.
Maybe something went wrong. They are inflexible in their terms. They stay so traditional to issues. So traditional. We say they are conservative. What they believe in is what they believe in.
So everything we're saying, they will not hear the latter part when the question last. Can take it.
Let's go back there.
Sorry, we are fixing a little issue.
We are fixing something
So that we can all be on board.
Earlier on, I was
trying to call on Mr. Nathaniel to unpack something to rest. For us.
Yes.
I wanted him to tell us what the meaning of perennial is.
Perennial is to be active throughout.
Yeah.
To be active throughout a particular season or throughout a particular process.
Yeah. And in this
case, we are saying that
perennialism
philosophy
is mostly
the conservative
and inflexible
and traditional
way of doing
things.
They know only one way, one direction,
and they go by that. Finish.
For instance, they feel that the aim of education is to discipline the mind. Development of the individual. And pursuit of truth. You see, that's all that they know. They don't know any other thing. So anything short of that is a problem to them. So if somebody who is in academia, all he knows is academia. Anything short of that is a problem. If you want to go, there's this man who is he's an academia. The wife is an academia. Then they have this guy who wants to be a musician. And they told them the father, hell with that. Do you want to disgrace me? He insulted the guy, insulted him here and there. Then he thought he could find some distance from the mother. He went and told the mother. The mother was worse. Because they are in academia and they want their child to be in that direction. The child had to coil back. Take his book, learn them, do the subject that he wanted to do. He finished, brought the certificate and gave to them. Daddy, can I now go and do my music? They were like looking at each other. Eventually they allowed him to go and do the music. He became a high, big-time musician. He staged his what do you normally call it? Stage what? He staged his music concert one night. And the money he got, he was able to pay the mother and pay the father. And there was more money left. He told her, "You are just suffering. Come and join me and let's make money." But all they know is academia. Finish. Nothing. And they don't change easily. That's why some people when they are doing something like if it's about mathematics, the emphasis is mathematics. There is a group like that. Then mathematics, you have to include this, you have to include that, you have to include that. So there are people like that. This philosophy come to bear on our daily preparation of curriculum. You cannot develop and implement curriculum without these philosophies. Their views, their knowledge, their understanding of issue must be factored into any curriculum development and implementation. So in every curriculum, you see that there is instances where the content is there. The instances you see the moral value there. There are instances you see the culture there. There are instances you see every piece of things that makes the human being holistic there. It's because all these philosophers their views are brought into the development and preparation or implementation of these curriculums. Hello. Now the next slide. We call it the essentialism. Essentialism, they believe in the core value of things. They believe in the core learning. And they deal with the cognitive and intellectuals. The 3 hours. At academic subjects. So when you say the 3 hours, it constitutes what? Writing, reading, and what? Arithmetic. That's why in the school you have this core subjects. It is this essentialism view that has brought about this core something. They feel that everybody needs those core things to function properly as a human being. So when they talk of a curriculum or school curriculum, it's not a one thing. It's not the mathematics book that is a curriculum. The many things that is happening in the school all constitute curriculum. We have learned that already, right? Yes. All the experiences that the teachers guide the children through. All the experiences the children interact with the environment to add to whatever the teachers teach them all constitute curriculum. Are we there? So every curriculum has some 5 essential disciplines. That's what I mentioned there. A lot of disciplines. Writing, mathematics, science, history, and languages, and all of that. Essentialism. Hello. Any questions? There are slides on. Ask questions. They are also of the view that the teacher must necessarily play the role of a facilitator. They facilitate teaching and learning. They don't necessarily teach. They only facilitate teaching. They ensure that the materials are there. They give the guidance and probably assess and evaluate, and that's it. I like this one very much. They're reconstructionists. Reconstructionists, or what they call it. Anybody, any English guy? Reconstructionists. You want to say it fast, you say it wrongly.
I think it's like they analyze, they do an introspectiveness of curriculum, and designed to bridge the gap, like rebuilding it, to make it better, in order to close all the loopholes and the gaps.
There's going to be a question on this particular philosophy. So let's try and understand this one. The reconstructionist view. What does it mean? What is it supposed to do? Bring about in our learning. To reconstruct means what?
To reconstruct means to assist, to help unlearn or help the kids unlearn the undesirable behavior they elicit.
To reconstruct.
To reconstruct.
There's something that is there.
Yes.
Already.
Yes, the behavior that is being exhibited already.
You have to remold it.
Yeah.
To suit the needs of the society, or the changing needs of the society. Changing to overcome oppression. Changing to overcome oppression. Bringing a change that can improve the human condition or situation. Can we think on reflect over anything that we have changed with the aim of bringing about improvement in our human lives? What have we reconstructed? Suleman. Hello. Suleman.
Dog.
He's not even listening. Probably he's the one pound. Suleman. Yes, I wanted to reflect and then come out with any reconstruction.
Hello.
Yes, I wanted to reflect and then come out with any. Hello.
Can I say the food we eat, for instance, we saw it wasn't helping us, so we've now changed it.
Let's relate that to curriculum.
Let's relate that to curriculum.
Reconstruction, something that we have
Reconstruction,
done.
something that we have done.
Let me bring this one.
Let me bring this one.
In the olden days, there was this curriculum in place where you go to school 6 years. You go to school 6 years in primary school. You go to middle school how many years? 4 years. You go to form 5 years. You go to sixth form 3 years. You go to university 4 years. That has been reconstructed. And we now have the JSS system or the SS system where we now have 6 years, 3 years, 4 years, you know, kind of a thing. It is as a result of the reconstructivist philosophy that we have this. We have reconstructed the educational system or curriculum to bring about a change that will overcome an oppression or improve the human life or condition. Are we together? We are currently working hard to ensure that there's this Tibetan where instead of everybody pushing the pen and not getting any result, but we go through the TVET so that we all acquire some skills, some knowledge, some practical stuff, so that we can use it to help ourselves. Instead of we getting up and looking for jobs, we go to school, finish and create jobs for ourselves and for people. These are the reconstructivist views or philosophies that are coming to bear on our curriculum development. Hello. Are we getting it?
Yeah,
hello. Yes.
So I want to ask something.
Ask something.
Okay. Also on the reconstructionist, I also thought of the current curriculum. Certain subjects were added while others were taken.
Yes. It's
undergoing
a reconstruction.
Okay.
Recently we are told that undergoing reconstruction.
Okay. So OWAP was added, but the length it will be taken.
Yes, it will be removed with time. Yes.
So it's also part.
So every now and then there's research going on, and certain things are brought on board, others are being removed, and all of that is undergoing a reconstruction. All with the aim of making the human life better than before.
So, Master, please, considering the current curriculum, could it be a reconstruct? Could it be an because
what we want to understand every element. Hello, pause a bit here. In development a curriculum, every element of these philosophies are seen there. It's not like you have one that is a whole thing in. Elements of these things are in every curriculum. At any point in time, there are elements of these things in all the curriculum that we experience or we have.
Okay.
So it cannot be like the whole curriculum is perennial, the whole curriculum is essential. No. It doesn't go like that.
Okay, it's an element.
You see bits and pieces on them, but they all come to play a role to make the thing complete.
Okay.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask a question, please.
Ask a question.
The reconstruction is the same thing as the reforms, right?
Is what?
The reconstruction is the same thing as the reforms, right?
Reforms.
Yes.
Not necessarily. The other listen to when there's a reform, all the other thing will come to play. They will all come on board. If you are reconstructing, what are the things you are bringing in? You surely will have to think about the reality, think about the idealism. You have all those key elements will come to play to make the thing complete. But to reconstruct, yes, is to reform.
is there any limited period, like every 5 years or every 10 years before
It's an
the
ongoing
curriculum?
thing. Curriculum development and implementation is ever an ongoing thing. There's no full stop anywhere. It's going like a wheel. Any point in time, the implementation is going on, the evaluation is going on. All those things are going on. There are instances you will have major evaluation. Otherwise, every now the evaluation is ongoing. But there are instances you have major evaluation here and there. You have to make some corrections, to make some input, and to put some emphasis and all those things.
The last one, the reconstruction, has politics got something to do with it? Sometimes back, we know the senior high school were changed from 3 years to 4 years. A government came in and reversed that process.
Well, it's like we all have a role to play in this curriculum stuff. So if you feel there's something not right, you can suggest. Listen, but if your suggestion is nothing to write home about, it can be put away. There should be some weight in whatever that you are suggesting. When President Mphil came, he said no. Anamwa Mensa should form a committee and review our curriculum. They came at that. There's a need for a 2-year KG system, kindergarten system. Everybody agreed to it. They added it. Because it's valuable. But when they suggested the 1 year additional something, said no, we cannot be going back. We are bringing this thing, said that people will spend more less time in school. But if you are saying we should go back to it, like, I mean, that kind of a thing, you know. Are we together? So when you are bringing a contribution and it's not, you can't really substantiate it. There's no weight. They'll throw it off.
Prof. Doc.
Yes, sir.
I didn't really get the difference between the reform and the
reform and reconstructionist view. I'm saying that reconstruction, their views are used for the reforms.
Oh, okay.
But reconstruction is not reform. But their views are they help in shaping whatever reform that is coming.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, Doc, please, that's my question I wanted to ask. So
now you got it right?
Yes, please. Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Answer for you.
Yes, please.
That's good. So you thank them. Or you can get on some.
Yes, sir. Thank you, big bro.
So now, if you go to the next slide, you will see what they are talking about. So we can only bring about reconstruction when we understand the issues and know how we can go about them to solve our own problems. The moment we understand the issues and can bring about change, then the reconstructivist view will come to bear. So we should teach students to bring about change. They can only bring about change when they understand the issues. When they know the right thing to do. Is that okay? So mostly those who are in their constructivist view or who are among them, the kind of teach about invention, reinvention, then using the inquiry method and all of those things. Any methodology that had to do with inventions, inquiry. They are all methodology that the constructivists use to teach. The inquiry method, the invention method, the reinvention method. So if we look at this LGB something, what is the name of the full meaning of that? LGBTQ plus. I find it difficult to say that. I don't like it. Maybe. If you see, it's some group of people are trying to reconstruct something somewhere somehow. Are you seeing that? They want to reconstruct our thinking of gender. And to let them believe that no, man is just not a man, that they made man. No, man can mean a woman. You see, these are reconstructions that they are trying to bring and change our mind and change our confuses. As whether it's working or not, I'm not sure. So what they are pleading is that we should understand these things and to bear with them. And we are also finding it very difficult to understand. And we don't want to bear with them. But they are working hard to bring about a change. A change where people will just get up and feel that no, I am this, I want to be this, and they become that. They are trying to reconstruct our thinking of male, female. So basically we say reconstruction has to do with change, bringing about change. But what is important is that the change must benefit man, must be of importance to society. If it is not good, it's not beneficial to society, then it's not worth bringing it.
Hello.
Are we together?
Hello.
Hello. Any question?
Hi.
Any question? Any question? Any question? If there's no question, the lecture has ended.
Thank you.
We are very grateful for your time. We are very grateful for your time.
Thank you very
Please,
much.
did you say you were going to give us a question?
I was saying
Hello, Doc.
that a question can come from I was saying a question can come from the constructivist view.
Okay. I thought maybe you wanted to give it out right now so that maybe it would be like some kind of assignment.
I'll prepare that nice line. I'll prepare that nice line. Give to
Auntie,
you.
relax. Auntie, relax. Auntie, relax.
You soon get a question.
Then you should relax.
I'll give the next live to Mphil to give to you.
So what about this life?
I think he has already given it out to you.
It's on the page.
Yes, it's on the page. It's on the page. Check. I'll give you the next one.
All right, sir.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. Good night.
Thank you too.
And
Good
bless
night.
you more.
God bless us all.
Good night.
Amen. Good
Good night,
Good night
sir.
too. Bye.
Good night.
So maybe next time he'll connect you so that you can also be home and join. Bye bye, guys.
Mr. Frederick, are you here? Mr. Frederick, are you here?
You say you stay where? You work there and then you stay okay.
Osman.
Nana Yapon.
Also, are you also here?
Or you wanted to do something?
No, I wanted to remind you of how assessment things will be. So
Okay.
So we can bridge them.
Okay. Because I think we can do the next something.
After this week, we are left with 4 weeks.
So we can do the assignment now. Next week. Well, if we are going to assist, then we can use the mail. We can create a mail. Otherwise, when I use my mail, they will all come and they'll get lost in my mail. So I receive a lot of mails every day. Once they don't come at once, we can create a mail.
But that one will be who would have I would have maybe received them and
Hello,
sent all of them
Bragidio.
to you once.
That's fine.
Because I have your mail.
Okay.
That's
So that
Bragidio, are you there?
open my message, you see everybody's assignment.
That's fine. That's okay.
Hello.
Send it to you. Then after
Let me
everyone has
let me look for
Hi.
let me look for the questions.
Bragidio.
I also think that we should do some small something writing. Because even though one day you just get up all of a sudden you don't know the way I send my questions and you come sit there. It's a one time exams. When you don't get it, and that would be like a bit